Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the podcast. I am your host, Brent, and with me I have Jandrew.
New year, new us.
New year, new us. Welcome to Jid Night Just Conduct. We're totally different.
We totally erased our names. Yeah, we did that, and then we erased the first letter, and then we changed it.
Yeah. Anyway, that was a stupid joke to say. We're here to talk about Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name.
I believe Brent is now a taxi driver.
Yes, I am now a taxi driver, and you are, and you have cancer.
Yeah, I have cancer. I totally have breast cancer.
And a bad wig.
See, once I found out that was a wig and that he had cancer, I'm like, oh, that would all make sense.
Yeah, now that shitty haircut makes sense. Anyway, this came out a bit ago. Did it come out at the beginning of November?
I think so.
Yeah. We're talking about Like a Dragon Gaiden. It's going to be a spoiler cast. Also, we're going to have our predictions and hopes for 8.
Kiryu finally dies.
Did you play the demo?
I played the story demo. I played a little bit of the gameplay demo.
Okay, same. Okay.
Yeah.
We did the same thing then. Okay. Perfect. So, we'll talk about Like a Dragon Gaiden to catch people up to speed as to exactly what this is.
So there was a boat that was in Okinawa, right? And it was underwater, and it's the greatest twist of all time, and Brent is wrong.
Okay. I'm okay with the twist. I just think it's kind of stupid.
No, it is the greatest twist of all. It is better than rubber bullets.
It is, yeah, I will agree with that.
So anyways, some shit went down, and then Kiryu...
I should mention...
Yeah.
I should mention real quick, that we're going to have full spoilers for the Like a Dragon series up to now. If you're wondering, can you start with Gaiden? No. I think generally with the series, you can kind of start from wherever you want. They're pretty self-contained enough.
Start with 0.
But this one is like... Sorry, what was that?
Start with 0, and then just go chronological order.
Chronological order. You can do that.
That's what you should do.
However, Gaiden heavily relies on your knowledge of Yakuza 6 and also 7.
And 7 highly relies on your knowledge of 6. And I will fight people on that.
I don't think necessarily. I think plenty of people can get through 7 without playing 6. I think that's fine.
I disagree.
You do get a little more out of it.
You get a lot more out of it, in my opinion.
And so, if you want my recommended starting points, like you said, 0 is a really good choice. Then you have the option of playing Yakuza 1 PS2 or Kiwami. Just play Kiwami. Yeah. Even though Yakuza 1, it did get a fan patch to fix the translation. And also bring in the Japanese dub. But
did they
that
keep
game
Mark
also
Hamill?
sucks. No.
Don't play it.
That game... the PS2 version also, I don't think is that great. Just play Kiwami. Even if it has balance issues, it's available on everything. You don't have to emulate. Super easy. Then I would recommend going to Kiwami 2.
This is where we get hate from the elitists. Like, no, you play Yakuza 2. I'm like, just play Kiwami 2.
Yeah, just play Kiwami 2. It's on everything. But also, Yakuza 2 on PS2 makes name changes to various characters. And that's not fixed until... the first English release of 4.
Yeah. And people will be like, oh, but what is it? Well, they don't like all the Majima stuff in Kiwami 2.
No, that's Kiwami 1 you're thinking of, the Majima Everywhere system. In Kiwami 2, he has a little side story that's actually pretty good.
Was it? I swear that was in 2.
No, it's in 1, because that's how you unlock his Kiryu's Yakuza playstyle. I forget what it's called.
Then why does everyone hate Kiwami 2?
Because Kiwami 2, it's uses Yakuza 6's XP system.
Whatever.
They changed the license song in that one scene.
Okay.
And also, people will always say, oh, they cut out on an entire area of Yakuza 2. But I looked it up. You go to that area for 5 minutes, and it's like a small city street. It's fine.
You can skip Yakuza 3.
Yakuza 3 is becoming more and more irrelevant. I think that's really funny.
Look, I like the first third, where it's Kiryu doing the orphanage, but then the next 2/3 aren't needed because they add nothing.
It's gonna be so funny whenever Mine comes back.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Three does have something. Beautiful eyes.
Yeah. Also, 3 is really short. I think I busted that in like 8 hours.
Yeah. Because I didn't do any of the side stuff in 3.
Yeah, but 3, 4, and 5, they all have remasters on every platform. 6 on every platform. Then the other starting point, I would say, you're fine to start with 7, Yakuza Like a Dragon. I know, like Andrew said, he kind of doesn't agree with that, but that's where a lot of people kind of jumped on. It's also where the series genre shifts.
Yeah.
To being a turn-based RPG. So yeah, start there, and yeah, like I said, we're gonna have full spoilers for the entirety of the series up to now. So
yeah,
you've been warned.
So there was a boat. We already got there. It's the best twist in the entire series. It's great. Anyways, so Kiryu makes a deal with this guy. He's like, well, you can't let anyone know we're involved. We'll give you all this money. He's like, no, make me dead. So my children can live in peace, because Haruka is a fucking idiot. And decides at the end of 5, Kiryu's my dad, and I'm going to throw my entire future away.
Well, I know that, like, you know, she wants to let people know that he's her dad. She considers him a dad because she's, like, proud of him and doesn't want to be ashamed of their relationship.
Yeah. Hey, remember that letter Kiryu wrote in 6 that they made think was going to Haruka, but then it went to Daigo?
Never gonna forget when Pat Stares At was crying at that letter. Then they revealed it's Daigo, and he was like, "What?" And now there's the joke: Pat cried for Daigo.
There are people who defend Daigo, and I don't understand.
I think Daigo is a bit misunderstood.
He's shit.
Because Kiryu fucking like fails Daigo. It's like, hey, we're gonna push you into this leadership position of a Yakuza clan, and yeah, just a bunch of bullshit happens to Daigo.
But he's hungry.
What?
It's just him. He's on the floor. He goes, "Man, I'm so hungry." I think that was 2.
That does sound like 2. Yeah, when he had his big puffy jacket.
Yeah, when he has a big puffy jacket. It looks stupid as Marshmallow jacket.
Fucking love his big coat. Anyway, so then the entirety of Yakuza 6 happens.
Yeah, and this whole game was just like, why is Kiryu in 7? What purpose does this hold?
Yeah, but yeah, at the end of 6, I think, like you said, the secret of Onomichi was the boat. They were hiding a warship. Somehow they were hiding it underwater
for 70 years. It's the greatest twist of all time. I love it.
Yeah. And then Kiryu's like, he's gonna fake his name, or not fake his name, he's gonna fake his death, erase his name.
That no one believed he was actually dead.
It's really funny. Every time he runs into someone, they're like, I knew you weren't actually dead. It's like, it's kind of, you know, yeah, they're kind of working around that. But basically, Kiryu ends up joining an organization called Daidoji.
Oh, that's what it's called. Yeah.
Yeah, because they're the ones who faked his death. Mm-hmm. But then in exchange, which I thought this was kind of weird, he has to work for them as a secret agent now.
Yeah, he's Secret Agent Kiryu.
Yeah. And so that's kind of how that adventure starts and why he's there. And the reason why they have like leverage over him is because they keep threatening the orphanage where all of the kids that he raised are there.
Yep.
It's like they're like, you see a scene where they pull up a video and it's like they have SEAL Team 6 right outside.
They're gonna nuke the place.
Yeah. They're just gonna run in there and start shooting a bunch of children. For some reason.
No, they're adults at this point. There was one child. because
right, okay.
Haruka decided to have unprotected sex, and then Kiryu throws her baby daddy through a door. And it's one of the greatest scenes in Yakuza 6.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Ugh.
That is before they throw the baby like a football.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's what they learned is him, and then he's being a little bitch about it. And Kiryu's not even mad that him and Haruka fuck because he gets it. He's just mad. Be a dad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's great.
Yeah. But anyway, so that's how this game opens. He's working as a secret agent for the Daidoji, which is... It's something I think this series kind of needed. Not necessarily like specifically the Daidoji, but something like this, some kind of like other
another group that's not a Yakuza faction.
Yeah, and having it be like a secret government group, I think is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so it kind of starts off with that, and you start off the game. He's like working a bodyguard job for someone.
A prime minister's granddaughter or something. Some government official's granddaughter or something.
Yeah, she's like, I'm trying to think because like she's related to someone important.
Yeah, that's all I remember.
Hold on.
They set her up to be important, but then she's not seen after the first fight.
Okay, she's the granddaughter of Yutaka Ogikubo, former chairman of the Citizens Liberal Party.
Yeah.
Okay.
Politician. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, like so he's doing a job for that, and I think it'd be good here to talk about the combat system of this game.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's back to action combat, and it has two styles, Yakuza and Agent.
I did not use the Agent style.
I used it occasionally. If you use the super heat move with R2, it becomes really good at crowd control.
I just like punching. And Kiryu you to punch good.
Yeah, the Yakuza style is pretty strong. I used Agent a bit. I think the gadgets you get are kind of funny.
I mean, the only time I used the Agent style was when I was grinding money in those betting matches, simply because you have to.
Oh, right, yeah.
That's the only reason I think I really ever used it. No, I take it back. For the spoiler, the Amon fight that's in every game. Did you fight Amon, Brent?
I haven't. What do I have to do to fight him again?
You have to get platinum. You gotta get you have to beat every arena thing.
I don't think I'm gonna get that before Infinite Wealth comes out.
I mean, it doesn't add anything. It's
Yeah.
just the Amon fight.
I don't think I've ever fought Amon.
I always fight Amon, except for the games where I just played the main plot, like 3.
Yeah.
I also didn't do the 1 and 5 because I wasn't going to do the Haruka rhythm mini game.
That is completely fair.
Even though, so I like how so I know about that fight, right? The Haruka has to to fight like Amon's daughter, whatever. But because she's a young woman, they don't let her be an assassin, so they have to have a dance battle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. So, that's the basic combat system. It's really simple. I did enjoy both styles. Like I said, the Agent style I purely use for crowd control because you activate extreme heat mode and he's like throwing really wide punches and kicks, and you just like mow down enemies.
See, I already do that in Yakuza style though. So you let them all group together, and then you just punch them all at once.
What if you threw a cigarette that was also a bomb at them?
Like, I get what you're going with.
Yeah.
But I didn't like that. Because Kiryu is not supposed to smoke. That's why he has cancer. All the smoking and drinking.
It's so funny. There's like times in this game where Kiryu's like, man, really need a smoke.
The taste of freedom.
Okay. Yeah. It's like, okay, they're kind of laying it on a little thick. But yeah, so now he's a secret agent. He does the whole like bodyguard shit.
So wasn't it back in 3 where Kiryu's like, oh, you can't just like smoke whenever you want anymore. Times have changed. But then he's over there smoking whenever he wants.
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, because when the whatever clan in 3, because he was telling them, because he took them to Kamurocho, and they're like, oh, this is the big city. We're country boys.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Anyways.
Anyway. Yeah, so, yeah, it's kind of how, like, the game opens up. You get introduced to Kiryu's new circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's got to go on this job to, they get a job through the fucking American CIA.
I love this. That was great.
I'm surprised about a shipment of fucking gold that's coming in,
so they could sell it, so they could give it to a couple faction to some other country to buy guns.
Which I'm surprised they didn't bring up the other Kazuma, who's a secret CIA agent from 3.
Beautiful eyes.
Fucking stupidest plot point in that game. Anyway, yes, the whole thing is a setup.
Mm-hmm.
And because they're looking for Joryu, which is Kiryu's new name.
Because
Jazuma Joryu.
He's a JoJo. Anyways,
I don't think they actually changed his name to Jazuma Joryu. I think it's just Joryu.
Yeah, no, it's just Joryu, which is like, okay, come on now. You can't let anyone know your true identity, not even the organization. People in the organization. The name is not hard to figure out.
Yeah, but like people also look at him as like, is that fucking Kiryu?
Look, agency, don't let anyone know this is Kiryu. Also, the agency, that man's Kiryu Kazuma. So,
yeah. Anyway, it was a whole setup to try and find Kiryu, and they ended up finding him.
I just love that one random guy's like, wait, aren't you Kiryu? Punch the face.
Yeah, and fucking Kiryu keeps going, no, you got the wrong guy. And then everyone's like, no, it's you, it's fucking Kiryu, we know it's you.
You are the only man who looks like a gorilla. Until you do a side story where there's 2 men who look like a gorilla.
Yeah, so then, Kiryu has to, like, stake out. He's in Yokohama. He's got to try and figure out who the hell the guys were that were ambushing him. And he ends up running into them. Some people from the Omi Alliance.
Yeah.
One of the big factions. You meet, the hell's that guy's name? Surino? Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
It's Surino. And they try to capture Kiryu again. He beats the shit out of them. Then the guy wearing a Hanya mask, which is like a Japanese demon mask. You have like a big fight with him. They end up kidnapping.
You think he has a Hanya mask because that's Majima's dad too?
I don't think so.
I mean, I'm just saying stuff at this point.
Do you think he's his secret twin brother?
That wouldn't be the first time, so I believe it.
Yeah. Anyway, they end up capturing Kiryu's handler, Hanawa, with the Daidoji, and Surino wants to toss him up a deal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but before that, though, the place where you fight is the homeless camp in Yakuza 7.
Yeah.
And then the cops are coming, and then they're like, "Oh man, that was a tough fight." You know, it's funny. A guy with a gunshot wound wound up here the other day. He's being treated in that tent.
He had some really weird hair.
Yeah, and then you try to walk towards the tent, and then Kiryu's like, "Nah, I shouldn't do this. He's probably resting." It's like, no, he's right there. Ichiban's right there.
What do you mean?
Yeah. So then he meets up with Surino at the bar, which is really funny
He's out sick today.
The guy that runs the bar looks exactly like Kashiwagi from 3.
I think Kashiwagi was...
Is that when he dies in 3?
I think so. Hold on.
I'm on the wiki.
Oh, he's already on the wiki.
Kashiwagi, let me see. Yakuza 3.
Yeah, it was 3.
Let's see. Oh yeah, he gets shot by the CIA. And then he just fucking shows up in 7.
Look.
As a bartender for some reason.
Brent, apparently the only way you die in the Yakuza-verse is cancer. Look, I'm surprised Daigo Dojima himself has not come back.
I really want Mine to come back. the final boss of 3, because it would make 3 even less canon.
Yeah.
It would be so funny. Anyway. The boss is out because he had a stomach ache, which is really funny because then Kiryu doesn't get to meet fucking Kashiwagi.
I got to that point. Like, okay, the survive part. I'm like, wait a minute, how is this going to work?
Yeah. Well, hey, I've been checking preview footage of Infinite Wealth.
Yeah.
They're in the same room.
Yeah, because Kiryu has cancer.
It's gonna have to happen. Anyway, so Surano drops his grand plan. What they're gonna do is they're gonna fake Kiryu's death again.
So
genius
stupid.
plan. They're gonna kill Hanawa, find a dude that's built like Kiryu somehow. I don't know if they're gonna go to the trouble of tattooing his fucking back.
I mean, they said they had a body, so they must have.
Yeah. All because, they want to help Kiryu get his freedom, and if Kiryu is quote unquote dead, they won't be threatening the kids. In exchange for that, they want Kiryu's help with something. Which, if you played 7, they just want Kiryu as a bodyguard.
Let's be honest.
Or as like a...
Who didn't do a very good job at that with what's going on at the end of this game, but we'll get there.
They also want him as just some extra muscle.
Yeah, because he's built like a gorilla.
Yeah. Of course, Kiryu ends the conversation being like, well, I'm not Kiryu, I'm Joryu.
You got the wrong... I've never met this Kiryu in my life.
Yeah, and then... see here. And so then Surano gives him, a little invitation to go meet someone in Sotenbori.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you go there and you meet the local handyman, handy woman, Akame.
She was great. I enjoyed her in the game.
Yeah, she is pretty good. And she basically introduces your side activity.
Also totally
stuff.
not another Kiryu love interest.
Totally not another Kiryu love interest.
Hey, Brent, remember how at the end of 2 they set up for Kiryu to have a love interest, but then she disappeared in 3, and they said she's never coming back again, but then she's in the trailer for Infinite Wealth?
Oh, God, that game is gonna... Infinite Wealth, I feel like, is gonna fucking sucker punch me.
I feel like Infinite Wealth is either going to be really good or it's going to be really bad.
I think it's going to be really good.
Let's hope. Anyways. So now that we're in, Sotenbori, can we talk about some side activities?
Yes, we can.
Because I want to talk about Pocket Circuit Fighter. And how he is the only person who doesn't know it's Kiryu.
I didn't do the Pocket Circuit stuff enough to meet him.
Oh, I did. Because he's the manager of the bar.
Nice. I'm glad that he's having a good life. So he doesn't recognize Kiryu?
No.
That's
He's
really
the
good.
only one. Because after you do the whole thing, you beat him in the race. He's like, I'm gonna give you this car. This car is given to me by a friend when I needed it, and I feel like you need it. I hope you meet him one day. I'm like, Pocket Circuit Fighter, I love you. How do you not
Please
know?
open your eyes.
Look, it's probably because his eyesight's bad. Because he's the only person in Yakuza who's aged like shit.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's
I
fun.
just want to talk about Pocket Circuit Fighter.
Yeah, they also introduced like a bunch of like small side activities you can do around the city, which I didn't bother with too much because I'm like, all right, I finished all of them. Then they added a bunch more, and I'm like, no.
But Brent, did you do karaoke?
I did do karaoke.
It's good. That's all you need to do. But did you do the duet?
Yes, I did. The one where he's singing like a butterfly.
That's like the best version of the song.
Yeah.
Also,
I fucking forgot that Kiryu just like screams in that one.
Yeah, he raps, unlike Ichiban.
Yeah.
Ichiban yells. What do you mean?
But there were a couple of those like little side activities that they do. The missions around town that I did.
Help the homeless. Beat up this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did the ones that get you the golden balls.
Oh yeah, because you gotta give them 7 balls.
You get 7 golden balls, and you go to is his name Shin?
I think his name is Shin.
And he's like, all right, I'll grant you a wish. What do you want? And it's like,
world peace,
peaceful life,
world peace,
panties. What was another one? If you say infinite life, he gives you 100 health restores.
Yeah,
which is what I chose.
Same, because that's the best one. Because the rich one, he just gives you 1,000,000 yen, but like.
Yeah, but that's like nothing.
No. And then panties, he just gives you his underwear.
Yeah, which is pretty funny.
You gotta wish for world peace, and he'll just deny it. It's great. I do like the panties. That's just a straight reference to Dragon Ball. That entire side quest.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Mm.
There's a couple other side quests I really liked. I liked the one where you help an influencer.
Oh yeah.
It's like playing sad sub-story music when he's explaining the fact that his mukbang streams aren't popular.
Someone killed someone in this apartment. It was me. I'm the murderer.
And then you beat the shit out of him, and then a ghost thanks you. I'm like, okay.
And Kiryu's like, I'm not going to talk about this ever again.
I enjoyed the fucking Chot DDT side quest. Where a guy is using one of those fucking AI chat bots to get dating advice. And then a point where it's like, you should show you're courageous. Jump off this bridge.
And then it's revealed that she was also using chat DDT.
Yeah.
Also, that's my favorite line. Why is Kiryu Kazuma so popular? Kiryu Kazuma is the popular internet chef.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, that quest also ends pretty well.
Yeah.
Where Kiryu's like, it's like, I bet if I used it, I bet it would be helpful for Kashiwagi. Anyway, what was funny is going on Twitter and seeing someone complain about that side quest saying it supports AI.
It doesn't.
And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he brings up that line at the end where Kiryu's like, if I had this when Yumi was around, could I? But then he cuts out the part where Kiryu goes, no, that'd be dumb. And then he mentions using it to deal with Kashiwagi.
Yeah. I also like how Yumi is really being ham-fisted into some plot lines. For Yakuza A reasons.
I think
Brent,
it's really sweet.
Brent, hear me out. Mm-hmm. Yumi's not dead. but she also has cancer.
Is Yumi going to be running a bar?
No, that's Keisan. What do you mean?
Like how the guy, what the hell was that fucking blonde American dude in Yakuza 3 who also died?
Wait, hold on.
Alex Richardson?
What? Isn't there a blonde American guy running the bar in Yakuza 8?
Yes, that's him.
I knew it. I knew it. I'm like, wait a minute. You said that. I was like, wait, hold on. Yes, it is the same guy. So
Andre Richardson. Here we go. There are a couple more side activities. The batting cage is the same as it was in 7.
There's a batting cage?
That's okay. Oh no, it's the not batting cage. It's
the
golf.
Brent, yeah. What did they call the hostess club?
I don't. They were just like, it's super immersive.
That's what it was, immersive. And I'm like, what does that mean? I'm like, oh.
They're like, oh, this is why this game is so many gigabytes, because you have these fucking videos of real people.
Look, I knew Keisan won, the thing. So I thought they gave her a 3D model. No.
Nah, that's an 8.
Nope, but she's there, and I'm like, okay, son, I know who you are. This is really weird. I don't like this.
Now, since you have left your dark days behind, how do you feel about Keisan being in this?
Look, she's a big fan of the series. Good for her.
Yeah.
I mean, I never watched her when she was a VTuber anyways. I haven't watched her since she started her whatever back on her regular streaming. So it was just like, I know who you are, I guess, as a person. And I'm like, and I don't like that. Little weird.
I wonder if she's gonna voice herself in both English and Japanese.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, I do remember that I put in the Discord chat, man, they really had Keisan do softcore porn for this game.
I like whenever she tweeted that she got to that part and she was trying to flirt with herself and she failed. Like that. Yeah, it's pretty funny. It is super weird that it's live action video.
Yeah.
I also find it very distracting. You can see the ring light in their eyes.
Oh yeah, no, that also bothered me.
Yeah. Any other side activities? Or side quests? I guess there's the side quest where you run into the fucking granny from 2.
Oh yeah, I forgot about her.
And that was
also
funny.
knew it was Kiryu.
Yeah, and she helped him out.
I was like, Kiryu's like, oh, no one's gonna know it's me. Kiryu, we're not stupid.
Yeah, he just puts on fucking sunglasses and thinks that that's okay.
He's trying to pull a Superman. Look. Kiryu saw Superman, right? He's like, that will 100% work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Any other notable side quests? I guess there's the ones where you beat up the different colored gangs.
Oh yeah, what was it, like red, blue, black, and whatever?
Yeah. I think white.
I can't
as
remember.
well.
I can't remember.
And that's all I can remember off the top of my head.
Besides like the castle, but we'll get there.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, next is like, you help out a Kame with some stuff, and then she's like, okay, I'll that red tiger, means we can go here, and they go out to the fucking ocean
where there's no laws, so they can gamble.
Yeah. And yeah, they end up on the boat, which is the Osaka castle, but now it's fucking floating.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So.
And then, hold on. When did it?
Go on.
When does he save Hanawa? Is it after this stuff is introduced?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, so you go to this floating boat, you get access to some new stuff, you can dress up Kiryu.
How do you think they fuel the boat?
They buy fuel with money they get from all the gambling.
I mean, I guess, but like, do you think they get like they helicopter it in, or like, or there's another boat
I
that they have just to deliver the gas, and they gotta like parallel,
Yeah, I would imagine a refueling boat.
or because we know boats can survive underwater for 70 years.
Yeah, so they bring the boat underwater.
Yeah, they just put the boat underwater and they fuel it up underwater.
Anyway, so you go to the boat and you get introduced to this game's Coliseum.
Yeah.
Which is probably the best one that they've done.
I mean, I wasn't a fan of like the team battle stuff, but yeah.
Yeah, the team battle stuff is kind of bad, but all the other stuff is really good.
Yeah.
And then you also get to meet the guy in the Hanyu mask. His name is Shishido.
Yeah, he's totally on your side.
He's very trustworthy. What are you talking about?
He is such a trustworthy man. I trust him with my life.
Yeah. Anyway, so what's fun about the Coliseum is that you go there and it's like, oh, we're recreating famous battles from Yakuza history.
Oh,
and so then
we have to mention the best part, that Kiryu can't wear his glasses.
Yeah, he has to wear a mask.
Look, Brent, I don't know about you, but the second I got the Majima outfit, that's all Kiryu wore. That and the clown makeup.
Yeah, I thought about that. I forget what my battle outfit was.
Oh no, my battle outfit though was the what is it called? I can't think of it now. The mascot character that he is.
Onomichio.
Onomichio, that's what it is.
Yeah, I put that on to put him in a suit. It's like he's here to fuck shit up.
No, I put that on, and I put him in like that skin tight leather suit because I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Because then he doesn't have shoes.
Yeah. So you get introduced to that, and then it's like, oh, famous battles in Yakuza history, and it's like, it's a night, the night of like, of Yakuza 1 where Nishiki has rounded up everyone.
Come the fuck on.
And then you fight through all of them, and then it's like, oh, here's the legendary Kiryu himself, and it's a dude who's cosplaying as Kiryu with a sword and a gun.
I'm really upset you didn't get to recruit.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I see. Yeah, you got to reuse that fucking moveset from fucking Like a Dragon Ishin.
Yeah.
And then you end up fighting a guy who looks like Ryuji.
Look, Brent, he's going to be an ape, right? Let me tell you why he's going to be an ape. Because
who, Ryuji?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He might be out there somewhere.
What if Ryuji comes back, you fight him, then you find out, oh no, it's Mirror Face.
Well, Brent,
do you remember Mirror Face from 7?
Yes, but because did you do the sub story that was like, oh, he showed up back in town, and it's just
a
bunch of
people that look like him. Yeah,
and then Kiryu's like, maybe he did survive. We're not going to talk about it in the sub story. That also could just be a reference to Dead Souls. But
yeah, where he gets a machine gun arm.
Did you know that game was supposed to be about aliens? But then they turned it to zombies.
I need to, hold on, I'm going on eBay. How much is a copy of Yakuza Dead Souls?
Either cheap or expensive.
Oh, no. Why is this... I'm going to read out some of these prices.
Mm-hmm.
$99.
Mm-hmm.
$70 disc only.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, $120 for a sealed copy. God damn, really? It's that expensive? Hold on, I'm gonna...
You can just get the Japanese version, $46.
But that doesn't have an English translation.
So?
I want to be able to know what's going on.
Read the plot online, Brent.
Maybe it emulates well.
It does not. I know that because I actually watched a video about Dead Cells recently.
Hold on, I'm gonna do RCPS3 or RPCS3. Let me see. Okay, I understand. No piracy. I'll do it anyway. Compatible. All right. Yakuza Dead Souls. It is playable.
Not very well.
Let me click on the wiki. I need to play this and then the fucking 2 Black Panther games on PSP that got translations.
I forgot those games exist.
Yeah. Yeah, they're made by the guys that made Def Jam, so it uses the same combat from them.
Oh. Weird.
Okay, what the fuck are we talking about? Oh, yeah, Ryuji. And
Yeah,
you
Ryuji.
fight him and everything. You find out where Hana was being held.
Mm-hmm.
And you go bust him out. Also, by the way, before Kiryu, like, went to go see Surano and stuff, he had to break out of the Daidoji headquarters.
Oh, yeah.
Remember the dude that was using fucking energy powers?
Yep.
That was really funny. And yeah, he breaks out of there, kind of gets away from them to go do all this shit. Anyway, he ends up saving Hanawa.
Yeah.
And then brings him back to the Daidoji. They capture Surano.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. See, I'm going through some stuff. Here we go. Yes, and then Kiryu is told he has to kill all of the Watase family members who know that he is Kiryu, including Surano and Shishido.
Because they can't know that he exists because they could leak information.
Yeah, so he ends up taking Hanawa hostage, letting Surano get away.
Mm-hmm.
And then they fucking lock up Kiryu.
And that's when they threaten him, like, well, kill these kids.
Yeah, and that's when they show the video of SEAL Team 6 right outside their goddamn orphanage. It's like 30 dudes with guns ready to run in.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, so then the chapter 3 starts off with them. They're gonna, like, alright, they're gonna kill Kiryu for, disobeying orders.
But then they're like, never mind.
Well, because Hanawa can't bring himself to kill Kiryu.
Yeah.
And then they're like, congratulations, you passed the test.
It was all a test.
Yeah. So you find out Surano rounded up all the Watase family assets, got 50 billion yen.
And then Kiryu goes and spends it all, and it's great.
So they bought Kiryu's freedom.
So Brent, I like that. Mm-hmm. I like, once you spend all that money, it's just a cutscene of you just walking down, right? Mm-hmm. I had him in the Majima outfit and the clown makeup, and it's just great. I'm like, I have ruined this shot, but it was worth it.
I think I got him as close to his Yakuza 6 look as I can, like just the red shirt and pants.
Yeah.
Which is good. But before that, though, they're trying to figure out, because now Surano bought Kiryu's assistance for 50 billion yen.
Yeah.
So like, okay, here's the plan. First, we got to get rid of this dude, the leader of the castle, Nishitani the Third,
of which they took out some sexual assault things in the English dialogue.
He's still talking about how he's getting blue balls and wants to come. He's fucking talking about Kiryu.
No, because he molested what's his face, the Hana mask guy. Fuck, what's his name?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they like it's kind of hinted, but in the Japanese version, he specifically states.
Oh, it's more.
Yeah,
more explicit,
more direct. Yeah.
So yeah, this dude Homare Nishitani the third. You look at that and you think,
I know that name.
Guy from Yakuza 0 have kids?
No.
But no, you find out he's a secret Korean.
Brent, if I had a nickel for every time this game had a secret Korean and a Japanese Yakuza, I would have 2 nickels. I think.
I thought it would have been more.
Look,
Maybe.
I only one other one comes to mind, but it keeps happening.
Yeah, anyway, you fight Nishitani because the whole thing is that Nishitani is not going to agree to the plan that they have, which is to dissolve the Yakuza.
Because he likes his Yakuza business.
Yeah. So they're like, we got to lure Nishitani out of the castle, to knock him out. And then they can go ahead and continue with it. Then after the Yakuza's dissolved, he'll wake up and not have any power.
Yeah.
So to draw him out, they're like, we're going to start spending a shit ton of money.
Oh, yeah, because we forgot that you fight him when you tried to leave the castle.
Yeah.
And he's like, you're totally Kiryu. Nah.
Yeah, he does the fucking Akira bike slide.
Which was a good reference, I'm not going to lie.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is really weird is so this game, it railroads you depending on your side quest.
Yeah.
Your side quest completion. So it's like Akame's like, oh, go get the Akame network to level whatever, and also get gold in the arena.
Yeah.
Which I didn't mind because I do most of the side stuff in these games.
Yeah.
So, but I do know that, hey, if you're just going through this for the story, it might be kind of annoying.
I mean, look, when she said that, I'm like, bitch, we already there. We've been there for 5 hours. I spent a lot of time in the arena.
Yeah.
Anyways.
And, when did they take over the boat? It was before this?
I think so. Yeah, because you take over the boat because that's why he's hiding. Because you go to the boat to kidnap him and he's not there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why you go back.
And he sends that amazing photo to him.
Yeah.
That's him surrounded by all the women.
And one dude.
He gets fucking pissed.
Yeah. Oh no, I was thinking about him having the one dude. Never mind. Yeah. But no, yeah, Kiryu, all them women.
Yeah, they drag him out and they're like, okay, he's in this warehouse. They go and they go through the warehouse, you beat him, and then Kiryu's like, I don't want to kill the dude.
I don't kill people.
Yeah, all the times never killed someone.
Yeah, back to all the times.
Ignore the part in this where he's using his goddamn Spider-Man tether and just shooting people while swinging.
Let's ignore that time when he went to the Chinese restaurant in Yakuza 1 and he used the waiter as a human shield. Which is canon.
Or the time in Yakuza 6 where he fucking destroys a helicopter with a rocket launcher.
We see, like with everything in Yakuza, we didn't see those bodies, so those guys are alive. We saw the Chinese... What if the Chinese waiter comes back in Yakuza 8? The guy from Yakuza 1 that uses the human shield.
Is working in a bar in the Yakuza series equivalent to being in purgatory?
Maybe.
It'd be funny if he's in a bar.
Oh, because apparently shooting people doesn't mean anything anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, fair, Kiryu was shot. Oh, he wasn't shot in 5.
Yeah.
No, he was shot in 6, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, in 5, he was stabbed.
Yeah, but then you turn around and fucking Shishido just murdered Nishitani.
Yeah.
And then, you leave, they cut back to Nishitani and his body's gone. You're like, oh, that's weird.
I wonder what that's
Whatever.
about.
And then they explain like, oh yeah, he's a super sadist and like tortured a dude who tried to leave the family, and that's why they wanted to get rid of him.
Yeah.
And then Kiryu's like, damn, okay.
I guess murder's fine.
Yeah, he didn't like being an accomplice for murder, but
Look, Kiryu's fine with being a Yakuza, just not murder.
Then we hit the final chapter, the man who erased his name.
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. So they're like, okay, they're getting ready for Watase's release. He's getting ready to go be a bodyguard. Watase comes out looking like Peter Griffin.
I also thought that.
Yeah, I was like, where are you in the Peter Griffin fit, man?
It's getting ready for
and
Fortnite.
This is where Shishido reveals his true colors.
I was evil all along.
Yeah. What do you think of Shishido as a villain?
He was alright. Like, I mean...
Yeah.
He's no, Yakuza 2 twists, but,
Most aren't a Yakuza 2.
The best game in the entire franchise.
Would you agree with me in saying that Gaiden's final boss is like 5 but better?
But, like, how do I phrase this? Because it feels like... Because 5, he's like, I don't even know why I'm the bad guy, right?
Yeah, there's that funny video that's Yakuza 5's final boss doesn't know why he's the final boss.
Yeah.
And yeah, I do think it's pretty similar to 5's final boss, mainly because, like, Shishido's whole motivation is his dream.
Yeah.
Yume.
Yeah.
Which, if you remember, in 5, it was all about the Yume.
Yes.
The dream.
Correct.
And it's also kind of similar. I know we're kind of jumping ahead a bit, but like in 5, the final boss was you going through like the whole building and kind of like destroying stuff in the process. And it's kind of similar here.
Yeah.
But then here at this betrayal, Shishido's gathered up a bunch of people, and you find out, Nishitani is completely fine.
Oh, we kind of skipped over the part where the plot 7 happened.
Oh yeah, it's like then the whole plot of 7 happens, and yeah, right, yeah. There also was the scene where Kiryu's talking about like, after this I might go to Hawaii. And he still has Yumi's ring.
Yeah. But anyway.
1, it's like there's a church that she really liked there.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, back to the plot. We find the...
Back to the plot. Nishitani's fine.
Yeah.
And Shishido's like, yeah, I used a toy knife, a rubber knife, if you will, to pretend like he's killing Nishitani to fool Kiryu.
Yeah, because he had, like, blood plaques or whatever.
I saw someone say that this seems really unrealistic. That kind of knife doesn't exist. And it's like, no, it's a prop knife that shoots blood. Like, you use it for, like, movies.
Yeah. I mean, it's... Look. This is the game franchise where there was an entire battleship underwater for 70 years and it functioned just fine. I'm not worried about a prop knife. Yeah,
it's like... You could also, like, I imagine they sell a knife that shoots blood for, like, movies or whatever.
Hold on, I'm just going to Google prop knife.
Yeah. Anyway, so you do a big fight with Nishitani and Shishido. You take him down.
Prop knife with blood? $64.
Oh, you're looking it up?
Yeah. $64.
Okay. Prop knife with blood. Does it...
It's I mean, it's level 1. Those it's like a fake box cutter knife, but still.
With blood rig action. Yeah, that's $57. Yeah, this is totally real. Okay. I don't know why that guy was so adamant about that. Okay.
Because we
Anyway.
can't have nice things. Anyways.
Anyway, yeah, so you take them out, you kick Shishido down into a, like, construction portion of the yard. Oh, actually, I forgot.
Well, I think we're skipping back and forth because that's the fight that happened before the Sing to 7.
Yeah, Akame and Hanawa show up and run over Nishitani.
Look, Brent, I thought they were going to like kill off Akame. like seems a little weird.
Yeah. Anyway, they fucking knock him out, and they're like, "Oh, don't worry, he's still alive. The Daigoji will pick him up later." And I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing with this?"
Good question.
Anyway, so then they're like, "All right, we got to get to the event." Watase got stabbed, so they're like, "Oh, I guess I'm not gonna be able to move a whole lot." I'm like, okay.
This is why I go that Kiryu was a good bodyguard.
And then he's in the back, and Akame's like, "Here's some makeup to cover up those wounds so no one will notice." I'm like, okay. All right, man. I see what you're doing. And then the part of 7 happens, and you beat up a bunch of dudes.
Yeah. And Ichiban's there. It's like, I don't know who you are. Which, to be fair, Ichiban won it.
Yeah, he was in jail.
He was in jail.
For quite a while.
It's about the same amount as Kiryu. No. A little bit less than Kiryu. I can't remember.
Yeah, but anyway, they beat them all up. Everything's good. They're leaving. Majuma's like, "We gotta go get beer or something," whatever the hell he says. He wants to go get something to eat.
He's like, "I'm not Kiryu." And Majuma's like, "We're not playing this game, Kiryu."
And then fucking here comes Shishido covered in goddamn concrete dust. It's like, did you walk here from Yokohama or from wherever?
Look, this is the point where I'm like, so he's going to say he's not Kiryu, but he's going to take off his shirt, right?
And yeah, then you start the final confrontation, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
It's like it's Kiryu, Majima, Saejima, Daigo.
And I think that's it.
Those 4? Yeah, they all... I feel like I'm missing some, but I don't think I am.
Yeah, because Watase...
Yeah, Watase's stabbed.
Out. Or, no, is it what's his face?
Yeah, okay, yeah, it is just those 4. They all take off their shirts into the final conflict.
And Kiryu's like, "Fine, I'm Kiryu."
Yeah. And they fight. You do like a big group battle, and you go fight Shishido one-on-one.
Because it's not a real Yakuza game unless there's 2 shirtless Japanese men fighting on a roof.
And I like Shishido as a foil to Kiryu, because I think he says it's like, man, if he was born earlier, he would have been like a legend.
Yeah.
Like, he totally would have been. And, like, you know, his whole thing is that, like, you know, without the Yakuza, he's going to be, like, lost. He's not going to have a home. He's going to, you know, lose out on his dream, his Yume.
Yeah, his Yume.
Then you do the final fight, which is pretty good.
Yeah, because it's 2 shirtless Japanese men fighting on a roof.
Well, they're not on the roof at first. They're inside the building.
Yeah, but they end up on the roof.
Yeah, they end up on the roof, and, like, when Kiryu's like, oh, yeah, I'll use my agent tether.
Look,
and, like, gets Shishido's arm, and Shishido pulls him up, and he flies onto, like, an upper level, and then Kiryu also pulls up Shishido.
Because they have to fight on the roof.
And they bust out the window, and they fight on the roof, which it's not really the roof. It's like the roof of, like, the awning.
It's still a roof.
Of the building. Yeah, it counts.
You can't look, Brent. The only reason the final fight in 4 had to happen at the top of the Millennium Tower is because it had to be on a roof. Did 5 happen on the roof? I can't remember if 5 happened on the roof. I think it happened on the upper levels of
No. It happened at the Tojo clan.
Oh yeah, you're right. And then 6 was on a boat.
Yeah, because in 5, they're in the Tojo clan and they're breaking apart the fucking building fighting.
Yeah.
Anyway, he takes out Shishido.
Yeah.
He lands on the ground and Kiryu's like, another successful job or whatever. And fucking one of the Daidoji guys comes up behind Shishido.
Mm-hmm.
Throws him into a car and is like, "You'll do good with Nishitani." I'm like, these fuckers are gonna come back in infinite wealth, aren't they?
Of course, Brent.
Or maybe they're gonna keep them in their back pocket for like 9 or something.
Look, they're going to get their own little side game, all right?
Yeah, they'll be in a side game.
Look, God, they're going to send them back to the past, all right? They're going to invent time travel.
They're like, listen, Shishido, we need you to take the place of a guy named Kashiwaki, because he needs to live for the timeline to work. Yeah, but then, they kidnap him, and jumps cut to a bit later. Kiryu's at the Daidoji temple.
He gets unlimited vacation.
They're like, we're going to give you unlimited vacation. You deserved it. He got him $50 billion worth of assets.
Yeah.
But then they're like, hey, we wanted to give you something, like a gift. This is a video we have of your gravestone for some reason. And it's like, it's all the kids on the anniversary of his death coming to visit his grave. But then 2 of them notice the camera.
Because it's Taichi and I can't remember her name.
I can't remember her name. And how do you feel about this ending scene?
I cried. It hit me like a train.
I haven't given an ugly cry to something in a while. But goddamn. They're talking about how much they miss Kiryu. And if he's really out there, kind of what they're up to. Taichi's like, I became a firefighter, because I want to help people like you did.
And then they had the little picture that his grandson drew. Can't think of his name. Haruto. I said that after. And then Kiryu has an ugly cry. I'm like, they let this man cry for once in his life.
Yeah. And man, what a good ending.
I cried.
It was great.
Like a bitch.
And then Kiryu, and then this is the thing that made me lose my fucking mind.
Yeah.
Kiryu's like, I'm gonna set off. They're like, Hana's like, oh, you gonna go off to Hawaii? He's like, no, I'm gonna save the best one for last. And then Hana was like, well, here, I got you this fake ID. Need to choose a name other than Joryu.
Because it's stupid.
And it says Taichi Suzuki, which is the name Kiryu used at 5. And I'm like, what the fuck are we doing right now?
I remember this conversation.
I was like, hold on a second. I go to his voice actor page. I'm like, what else have you voiced? Oh, he voiced one of Daigo's other bodyguards in Yakuza 5. The one that's not
That's not the final boss.
Aizawa. Yeah, the one that's not Aizawa. I'm like, what the fuck? What do you mean? Yeah, Yu Morinaga is who he played. And then, because Hano mentions like, oh yeah, we got a chance to know each other before this. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Nobody dies.
So yeah, then he heads off to go on vacation, and then it ends with a scene in from Infinite Wealth where he goes to the church and
He has a really bad
places
wig.
the ring. Yeah, he has the really bad wig. And that was Like a Dragon Gaiden, a game that has, a lot of padding, but I think the story is pretty solid.
Look, I think I put it in the chat. I was like, okay, it's mid. Oh, we're getting somewhere. It dropped a little bit, and then it was just peak, and that's the end.
Yeah. Yeah, and then there's the you get the Like a Dragon 8 Infinite Wealth demo.
Yeah, which takes place right after the end of the game.
Yeah, right after that scene in the church.
Yeah.
Which I don't think we need to explain what happens in the demo. If you want to find out, you can look it up yourself. Well, I mean, like, big story stuff, I guess.
Ichiban is found naked on the beach. He gets arrested. He breaks out of jail. Kiryu finds him. He definitely has cancer, but they don't know that yet. I didn't know that yet until I watched the trailer for the first time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, he has cancer. And Brent's like, what do you mean you didn't know he had cancer? I'm like, I didn't watch the trailer till now.
Man, yeah, I thought they would have brought it up in Gaiden, but I guess not. Like, okay. It's kind of weird, but yeah, like, you can play around in the 8 demo. You can meet some characters. You meet Eric, the taxi driver.
Yeah.
He seems cool. Yeah, some of the other characters you unlock seem to be pretty cool.
What's her face who's totally not a new Ichiban love interest?
Chitose.
Yeah.
Finding out that Ichiban proposed to Saiko.
Yeah.
I'm like, huh, okay.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Wonder what that's about.
So,
anyways.
Yeah, I want to talk about the gameplay stuff of Infinite Wealth first. Giving you the ability to move around.
Oh, yeah.
Fixes so many issues.
You know what I like about the Infinite Wealth gameplay?
What?
That Kiryu breaks the game.
Kiryu's ultimate ability is hold down a trigger and he goes into his old combat style of action combat.
Kiryu's like, this is stupid. I'm gonna punch him.
Which is great. Yeah, the Infinite Wealth gameplay feels really good. They made the triangle QTE a lot more clear. So, do you remember in 7 when you had that triangle QTE, it's like the circle closing in?
Yeah.
I always hit it in the shaded area.
Mm-hmm.
You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to hit it right as it hits the triangle.
Ah.
So they got rid of the shaded area.
Makes sense.
Yeah. The abilities seem really good. It just seems to be a lot of improvements.
I like how, since America doesn't have cabaret clubs, you take them to strip clubs to raise the bond level.
Yeah, that's really funny. You're also collecting American dollars, which is so weird.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, wait a minute. These prices don't seem right, but I don't live in Hawaii. Is that worse where he got $12 coffee?
Maybe. In Hawaii?
Maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Because like, that's no difference. Like, why is coffee $12? Well, that's the cost of a cup of coffee. What? Thorry's a silly man.
Yeah. Yeah, all of the gameplay stuff, it feels way better. I'm super freaking excited. I like the fact that you have those bingo boards for your party members.
Yeah.
And your relationships with them. Kind of go around and talk with them. Have you seen any of the preview coverage for the game?
I've seen a bit. I've seen the bit where Majima was like, man, even the Dragon Dojima can't beat cancer, then it has to be pretty strong.
Yeah. Do you know about the side mode, the big side mode for the game?
No.
It's Animal Crossing.
Excuse me?
Yeah, okay. So, one of the jobs you can get in the game is called a Sujimon trainer.
Yes, I'm aware of Sujimon.
And you capture Sujimon, and your Sujimon can come out and hang out on your island that you're going to be able to go around, clean up, restore, craft items, and build out the island. Yeah, it looks crazy good.
I just love that every game like was popular, so and we'll never go back to it.
Let's see. Yeah, because like yeah, 7's big side activity, I guess, was the business minigame.
Oh yeah, the business dimension. With
Yeah.
all those characters
6
don't affect the plot, even though one of them was a critical party member, and she was not in that scene in Gaiden. I'm like, well, she was in my scene when I played 7.
Then 6 had baseball and the bar talk stuff.
Oh, it did, didn't it?
Yeah, 5 had a bunch of shit in it.
Baseball man.
And most of the stuff it had wasn't very good.
It had initial D, so 5 was great. What do you mean?
That was pretty funny. I did not like the hunting minigame.
That was fine. I think my favorite part about the initial D stuff is that you go back to the taxi company, you talk to a guy, he's like, yeah, you ever hear of a Euro beat? It apparently helps you drive better.
Oh, that's great. So yeah, you should check out some of the preview coverage for it. Like, they go over all the shit you can do on the island. I'll send you GameSpot's video is pretty good.
Okay.
I'll send you that. Oh god, what else? There's like a bunch. There's the fucking Uber Eats one.
I enjoy that minigame. I played that one. Because I was in the demo, I played that.
Oh, you okay? I did not play it in the demo.
Yeah, you can play it in the demo. It was fun. It's crazy taxi, but on a bike.
I need to stop myself from replaying the demo because the game is out in a few weeks.
It is.
I took vacation time.
I don't get vacation time till April, but that's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm like, all right, let me take 2 weeks at the end here so I can play through 8 and then some of Persona 3 Reload.
You know what the problem with that game is, Brent?
What?
I have that pre-order going to my parents' house.
Oh, on Amazon?
No, from the, what did I order? VGA.
Oh, yeah, you ordered it from Canada for some reason.
Because I secured my copy print. Because I knew it would be sold out in the Americas, so I got it from Canada.
Yeah. I got mine on Best Buy. I'm going to do store pickup.
I mean, if I don't get it like a bit, it's fine. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah. They finally let me switch over my Like a Dragon 8 copy to store pickup, but they're saying it's going to be ready on Saturday, the 27th. I'm like, no, I'm going down there on the 26th to get it.
Oh, you see, I bought it digitally.
I like physical copies. So.
I also do, because I buy every game twice. What do you mean?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I buy every Yakuza game at least twice. One physical, one digital. Why? Because I have a problem, Brent.
So, talking about some of the preview footage for 8. They talked about how Kiryu, one of his mechanics, is he's making a bucket list.
Because he has cancer.
Yeah. Because he has cancer. And so you can, like, go around and you get, like, flashbacks to the previous games and stuff. And that's like a progression mechanic for him. Like, he gets more abilities when you do that. And so I really like Yakuza 6. You know, I thought it was a pretty alright send-off for Kiryu.
Should have died.
Was not a good send-off for, like, his side cast.
Nope.
His supporting cast. But then looking at 8 and all these people coming back, including Kaoru, fucking Date is coming back.
Look, Brent. We both know what the final thing on the bucket list is going to be.
It's going to be See the Kids.
Yeah.
And I'm going to fucking bawl.
Yeah. Same.
He's going to reunite with Haruka, and it's going to fucking destroy me.
Yeah. I want him to slap her one more time. To recreate the scene from one.
No, he's got to slap her child.
No, she has to slap her child.
Yeah, continue the tradition.
I love that scene. 'Cause she just looks at Kiryu like, "What did you just do?" I'm sorry.
Man. Yeah, it looks really good. I can't wait.
Same.
Any other final thoughts on Gaiden?
It was pretty mid until it got to the end, and it was pretty peak.
Yeah.
Other
Overall good. I like it more than Yakuza 3 and 5.
Well, yeah, because that's Yakuza. Look, Yakuza 3, you can just skip.
Yeah.
Nothing's relevant.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Besides the orphanage, but it gets me up at the start of 4.
I hope Mine comes back. I keep mentioning it. It'd be really funny. Did he fall off the tower?
I think so.
I want him to come back so bad. It would be so funny. Yeah, like I said, overall, I also really liked it. Oh, yeah, time for my controversial opinion.
Mm-hmm.
That I know that we differ. I played through the game like end of November, beginning of December.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I watched someone stream it when they added in the English dub.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me and Brent disagree.
Yeah, I like the dub of the games. He doesn't.
I don't.
Yeah.
Man cannot sing.
So, people data mined the demo.
Mm-hmm.
Every English song had a bunch of bad auto-tune on it.
Because they can't sing?
Like the songs by everybody.
Yeah, can't sing.
In the footage I gave you, that I sent you from GameSpot, they are playing in English, and you hear a bit of the karaoke, and they got rid of the auto-tune. So that's good. But
not gonna be good. No.
I think Kiryu's new voice actor sounds completely fine. But anyway.
But look, I saw a video about this, and the way someone put it, I think, explains it a lot. That, Kiryu's this, almost 60-year-old man with so much life experience, and you don't hear that in his voice. I'm like, you know what? That's what it is.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think it sounds fine. I'm probably going to play 8 with the dub. I really liked Kaji Tang as Ichiban.
You also think Part 6 is good for JoJo?
Yeah, Part 6 is fine.
No, it's not. It's bad. It's all whole.
Yeah.
All whole.
It's all what?
It's all whole.
It's all
plot
whole?
hole. It's all plot hole, Brent.
Oh.
It's all whole.
I was like, why are you talking about whole?
Well, because Brent, the guy, one of Dio's sons, has the same exact backstory as Shia LaBeouf from Holes.
I remember watching the anime and I'm like, I fucking forgot this dude has the same backstory as the fucking main character of Holes.
So bad. Why does Dio have 3 more sons?
Yeah, God. But yeah, I don't know. That's my controversial opinion. I'll play with the dub. The karaoke stuff doesn't really bother me because I think in the Japanese it does sound like professional singing, but in English they sound like a bunch of dudes who just went to karaoke, like like you and your friends. So that's fine. I think it's okay for the vibe, but yeah, I don't know. That's about it. The 8 comes out in about 2.5 weeks.
So, Brent, I just had a thought. What you said earlier, because you think if K-Sound's going to voice herself in both the English and the Japanese.
Yeah.
Well, I'm playing with the Japanese stuff for the demo, right? Everyone's speaking English in Hawaii.
Yeah, that is really funny.
So I think she's probably just going to speak English. There's probably not going to be any Japanese. I mean, there could be.
Mm-hmm.
I also think it's really funny that all these side characters are speaking Japanese.
It's weird seeing a bunch of non-Japanese people use the same fucking animations they've been using since 1.
Yeah.
In the side stories. Like, yeah, it's fucking weird. But yeah. Overall good game. Excited for 8.
Yeah. I wonder what 9 is going to be about. You think there's going to be a 9? Probably.
There probably will be a 9. I wonder what they're doing after 8. If they're going to be able to do Judgment 3.
Without what's-his-face?
No, I still think the way they could do it is the game opens up with, guys, Yagami, he's been in a terrible car accident. And then they go, like, he's like wrapped in bandages, and they're like, we had to reconstruct his face and vocal cords, but he made it through, and he looks and sounds completely different.
So the opening to Saints Row 2.
Yes. Judgment 3, Found Judgment, is gonna open up exactly like Saints Row 2.
You know, I really like their little sub-story in Gaiden. They don't bring up Yagami at all.
Oh yeah, we forgot to talk about fucking Kaito and what's his name? He's fucking voiced by Steve Bloom in the dub. Fucking
I'll look it up real quick.
Okay. Did you recruit Sugiura?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hanazawa? I keep wanting to say Hanazawa. That doesn't sound right.
Where is he? Why can I not find him? Why is there not, like, a relationships tab? Oh, there we go. Toru Hishigashi.
Hijigashi, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they show up in a side quest, and he's really suspicious of Joe-Ryu, and Joe-Ryu's really suspicious of him.
Because they both look like a gorilla.
I like that line. You two are the most gorilla-looking motherfuckers I've ever seen.
I just like how Yagami's just not referenced at all.
It's pretty funny.
We're just two detectives. Anyone else? No.
Did you ever do Kaito's DLC for Lost Judgment?
I haven't. I completely forgot that existed.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's like 8 hours long. The conceit for that is that Yagami, he's on a job looking for a missing kid, and they ran into the woods. Mm-hmm. So he's fucking looking for them in the woods, and that's why he's not there.
As days go by, everything has changed. Nobody knows me, remembers me anymore. I'm fading away, even I don't belong to you. Those days are far behind, but I pray you're happy now. Serenity in your mind. I'm leaving right now. Name, nowhere to go, but I can't stop loving you. Don't you know goodbye, such a precious heavenly life. I'm only breathing in your memory. I'm fading can't let it go. It keeps on pulling me back. Don't you know goodbye, such a precious heavenly life. In my head, there's only regrets. Should have made a life together instead. Look loving you.